Wait, is that Alkera? There's 3 moons, it's cold, and there's N7 armor. Holy crap, Liara went back in time to save Shepard. I'm sorry, but no. Time travel doesn't make any sense. In fact, there are 3 pieces of evidence in the next Mass Effect teaser trailer that disproves the time travel theory. Hey guys, I'm Atharia and welcome to Paragon 7. This video is definitely emergency induction port drink material, so if you have yours at hand, let's dive into it. The BioWare team is hilariously cunning. In the teaser trailer for the next Mass Effect game, they show us this footage of a mudskipper descending to an icy planet with 3 moons. You then see a figure walking up a dead Reaper, eventually leading them to pick up a piece of an N7 helmet. Oh yeah, and the figure we see is of course Liara, who is the most confusing character that BioWare could have possibly chosen to show us, because she could age up to over 1,000 years. I've covered this in previous videos, but this planet is clearly Alkera, the planet Shepard died on at the start of Mass Effect 2. So what did the BioWare team actually show us in this teaser trailer? Is it a metaphorical recovery of Shepard? Is it showing us the future? Or did Liara and crew literally go back in time to recover Shepard from the first time that they died? I have my own theory, which we'll get to at the end of the video, but first, let's examine why what we see in the trailer is definitely not time travel to the past. Reason number 1, Alkera isn't breathable. Or at least, the Alkera that we've seen in the past certainly isn't. Alkera's atmosphere is primarily made of methane and ammonia. In the trilogy, it's implied that all the species have similar breathing mechanisms, because whenever Shepard wore a closed helmet, the other non-human squadmates did too. And for humans, while methane is non-toxic, if a large quantity is present, such as in a methane atmosphere, it displaces oxygen such that it would cause suffocation. And yet, we clearly see Liara breathing without a mask, and the Salarian and Krogan behind don't have masks either. So of course, the natural question becomes, is this planet Alkera? And yes, I do think it's Alkera, but I'll be explaining that contradiction at the end of the video. The main point, however, is that the trailer isn't showing Alkera from the past, because back then, the atmosphere was not breathable. Reason number 2, and quite honestly, the biggest plot hole in the time travel theory, the 2 dead Reapers. If there were dead Reapers on known planets in 2183, it would be a really big deal. In the Leviathan DLC in Mass Effect 3, it's massive that Dr. Bryson was investigating the remains of a dead Reaper in the DIS system. It led to a wild goose chase trying to figure out what killed the Reaper in that system, with Shepard eventually finding out about the Leviathans. That being said, if you think that EDI would not have said anomaly detected while scanning Alkera for not 1, but 2 dead Reapers, then I got nothing. EDI would have 100% pointed out 2 dead Reapers. So no, the trailer is definitely not showing the past from when Shepard first died, because there simply weren't dead Reapers on Alkera back then. Reason number 3, the entirety of Mass Effect 2 and 3 would be invalidated. If you recover Shepard from Alkera in 2183, you doom that timeline to be reaped. The only reason the Reapers were defeated was because Commander Shepard successfully brought together allies and resources in 2186. Recover Shepard in 2183, and you basically screw over that galaxy. Unless the argument is that we save Shepard, bring them back to the future, play out Mass Effect 5 with them, and then return them back? It's just lazy storytelling, and I'm not sure anyone would want to play that type of game. I certainly wouldn't. So if time travel doesn't make sense, then what does? I personally think that the only thing that makes sense with what we see in the trailer is that Liara and crew are recovering Shepard in an alternate universe. Wait, you're disproving time travel and then spouting something crazier than that? What the f? Yep, I sure am. And let me briefly explain why a multiverse actually makes a lot of sense for Mass Effect. In all of my Mass Effect 5 theory videos, I've slowly been explaining pieces of the multiverse puzzle. It's pretty hard to summarize, so if you are curious, go check out the full playlist. Long story short though, I believe that Liara and crew have jumped into a distortion in space-time, also mentioned in the trailer, and they go to an alternate universe. In this alternate universe, the Reapers have been taken out years prior, either by the Crucible or some other means. Liara is in the alternate universe to grab this universe's Shepard that died in 2183, which would be fine since the Reapers have already been taken out prior to Shepard's death. This would allow Mass Effect 5 to have Shepard regardless of which of the 3 endings you chose in Mass Effect 3. In a multiverse scenario, it would explain why Alkera is breathable, or at least why an alternate universe version of Alkera is breathable. There's evidence from the trailer that Reapers were present on Alkera, And we know from the games that Reapers planet mined to make inhabitable planets habitable. The Reapers in the alternate universe could have fixed Alkera's atmosphere, so Liara not wearing a mask makes sense. And a multiverse would explain why there are dead Reapers here, while also providing an explanation for why Shepard wasn't brought back to life. If the Reapers are already dead in this universe, after planet mining Alkera, then there's technically no need for Shepard to return. But the main reason why I think a multiverse theory makes a lot of sense, what we see in the trailer wouldn't invalidate the original trilogy. BioWare clearly wants Shepard back. That's a no-brainer. But if you bring Shepard back from the past, it makes the trilogy seem useless. Why bother replaying something that in Mass Effect 5 doesn't matter anymore, because Shepard has been plucked out of that timeline? Recovering an alternate universe version of Shepard, though, that wasn't wanted or needed, and never went through the trauma of the Reaper War, just makes more sense storytelling-wise. There is still a lot that I haven't fully explained about the multiverse theory, but don't worry, I am working on a huge video that covers exactly that, so stay tuned. There is another theory out there that what we're seeing in the teaser trailer is a recovery of Shepard from the future, but that doesn't actually make sense either, and I'll be explaining why in a future video. So, what do you guys think that we're seeing in the teaser trailer? Is it more metaphorical from the future? Do you still think that it's from the past? Or are you ready to hop on board the multiverse train? Comment down below what you think. And if you are craving some more Mass Effect 5 content, go check out my audio and visual breakdown of the N7 Day 2022 Intercept. Until then, I'm Atharia, and this is my favorite franchise on the Citadel.
Logging you out, Shepard.